What is up, everybody? Oh my gosh, I hope you guys have been amazing. It's been a hot minute since I've actually, and I don't even know where I got that expression, since I've actually jumped onto YouTube to be able to create a video here. So like, I'm just grateful to be in this alignment. I'm committing to showing up more on this platform. A lot of things are dropping in, and I'm committing to you guys to be able to step in and launch more meditation videos and really start to lead in the potency of the energy that I've been creating, because we are right now as a collective in a really unique position of expansion and availability to hold more capacity, but to align deeper within ourselves. And it's taking us some new tools, it's taking us some activations, it's taking us, some quantum healing, it's taking us some really diving in deeper into ourselves to do shadow work, to be honest with ourselves. And we're at this space and time. A lot of you guys have been doing the work. A lot of you guys have been stepping in. And if you're new to this channel and you are new to me and you haven't been doing the work, then just listen up, because something in this video attracted you here and there's a message in it for you as well. But I want to remind all of us right now today in this energy update, which I'm going to be doing weekly now, as to the downloads that are coming through me to be able to share with you, it's time for us to really step into wherever we are being called to right now. Some of you guys have been desiring career changes or are really thinking about expanding into business. Others are really diving into their relationships and their connections at home and with their kids and their partners, or releasing some connections in their life. Some of us have really been stepping into the space of like owning who we are and really allowing ourselves to move through this energy in the collective. So what I'm going to encourage you today is looking at yourself and where are you being called to make changes? Where are you being called to accelerate light? Where are you being called to let some shit go? Because some of us have been holding on to some fucking shit for like way too long in the space of time right now that's literally holding us back, like these big weighted freaking bags of sand that you don't need any longer. You know this. If you've been working in your intuitive flow and you've been doing the work spiritually and you've been really stepping into this space, you know exactly where you need to lead. You know exactly what needs to move. You know exactly what needs to change because you've been told, but you're making a choice right now to not do it. So this energy update this week is about how to lean into this. What is needed for you at this time to move through it? What are the tools and assets that are coming forth for you right now to be able to step into this, to lead into this, to move through this? And maybe it's a program, maybe it's a certification, maybe it's changing jobs, maybe it's hiring that trainer, maybe it's taking that supplement, maybe it's cutting out a certain nutritional thing, maybe it's doing date night with your spouse, maybe it's actually doing date nights with your kids. Where is it in your life that you are being called forward now to accelerate an energy into the field? And maybe some of you are going to be working within multiple facets of your world, like I am. And, I speak to this and I call this forward into your field right now because I'm working within the same realm. Like I'm the same boat, guys. I'm in the same space that you are right now of executing, of moving something forward, of expanding. I've been like called forward to amplify the fuck out of my light and to share and to step in and to move energy through. Like, guys, I don't have a problem stepping up on a video platform, but for a while since I moved to Costa Rica, and for those of you that don't know, I live in Costa Rica, I almost felt like I was falling into the energy of Costa Rica instead of the amplification needed. Now, granted, I had some grounding to do. I had some figuring out of who the fuck I was. I did some shadow work earlier this year that needed to move through in the next levels to be able to hold it. And now I'm in this place, like literally in this place of time right now where I am like, oh my God, this is happening. We're moving this through. This is accelerating in my field and it's time. It's time to evolve. It's time to maneuver it. It's time to literally advance in life. So where in your life right now are you limiting yourself? Are you hearing it's time to be moving forward? Are you being called to step in and let's start to move? So what's it going to take? Some of you may need to incorporate new rituals. Some of you may need to incorporate new workouts. Some of you may need to hire a coach or lean into expansion or do more work in this field. Wherever it is, guys, you already know. And start to trust your intuition and start to trust yourself as you maneuver forward. The key pieces as we move into this next level of evolution and energy shifting are Are you ready to grit in? And you know what? I need to stop saying this ready thing, because I don't think we're ever fucking ready. You know, like we could be, if we are ready, then I think we've waited too long, because the moves start to move within us and they start to show us in this dynamic of energy. As we maneuver, we start to grow with it and adjust and expand with it. I don't think we're ever fucking ready. So let's just take out the ready part. Are you desiring this change? Right? Is it coming to you? Are you hearing it? And maybe you don't hear spiritually, but you feel it in your body. You see it. I used to get visions of myself running. And I am going on a trip in November of this year to Guatemala. And I was hiking up a mountain yesterday here in Costa Rica, and I realized how my cardiovascular is out of shape. I've got muscles. I'm strong in consistency like that, but my heart and my lungs are gonna need some support over the next month so I can hold a 12K, a 16K day hiking up a mountain for 3 days in a row. That's where I'm going on this hiking trip in Guatemala, sleeping in tents under the stars in the middle of nature with some really cool friends and just going to explore. And I'm like, fucking rights, but I need to pay attention. My body yesterday was calling out for more work within it. So I am being driven now to support it. And I see myself running. I get visions of myself running. Where in your life are you hearing it, seeing it, feeling it in your body that you are desiring something else? You're desiring something different. You're desiring a next level in this evolution of your expansion. You know, you already know. This energy update this week is to remind you of that, to remind you of that potency, to remind you of that availability, to remind you that all of this can align for you in any shape, way, shape, or form that you desire if you make a choice. It's time to step in. So the message this week for you is, where do you need to step in? And if you're watching this video a year later, this is the exact moment of time that you need this information. Right? And it's not that you have to watch it today to get an energy update. This energy update is in real time for whatever day that you find this video. That's how it works in the energy world. Some of us are more escalated. Some of us have awakened sooner. Some of us are on fast tracking. Others are taking it slower and easier inside of their space. Each of us is different. We all have our own blueprints. We all have a way that we show up in the world. So I want you to really feel into this and start trusting yourself as we maneuver forward, as we're maneuvering into this, how this is showing up for you. And let's go and evolve and really, really start to own this. Because here's what I know. When we play in this field and we play in this game, things change. Movement of energy shifts. We get to expand and collapse time and have these beautiful, beautiful experiences that we can't even fathom until we get to the other side. It's time, my friends. That's all I have to say today. Welcome back to my YouTube. The podcast comes back in like a month's time. So I'm going to be floating through some videos, and I'm going to be doing the podcast as well as these videos. So we're just going to keep showing up. I'm just going to keep moving energy through. We're just going to keep being here, because the more I be in who I am, the more I can expand and hold. So I love you guys, and I'll see you guys soon. Have a great day.